What's good, y'all? I'm just gonna get right on into it. This is a messenger of God here. And I had like this flashback in my mind, right, of what let's just, I'm just playing around right now. Okay, but I had this flashback. And I had a vision that I actually saw aka Tyler. You should know what I'm talking about. And I had this type of vision that the have-nots was gonna come back. And what I saw, Mr. Perry, I saw Hannah was gonna wake up, right? Because I said it can't end like that. It just can't end like that. I can't let it go. And so I had to make this video like as if I saw what was gonna happen so I can bring it back. Because I'm like, dude, that was not Veronica. It was not Veronica. Okay, that got killed. So in my mind, let's clear out the little fog real quick. This is what I saw. Hannah need to wake back up. Because we're not going to just kill Candace like that, okay? Hannah need to wake back up and just go all the way back to where no one got killed yet, okay? The only person I was trying to figure out is what I was going to do with, like, Wyatt, because, he was really on one in the movie. So I was thinking, what if him and little Maddie, Jeffrey and little Maddie got together and everything started to get happy, and then, Madison probably messed up and cheated, did something kind of mess, and made Jeffrey mad. But not just yet. Let's say Jeffrey and Madison was doing good. And all of a sudden, Wyatt went to rehab and whatever. And Jeffrey went to go see him. All of a sudden, Wyatt gonna try to hit on her. And I'm just like, wait a minute, what's going on? He's like, no, I'm not gonna fall for that no more. I'm not gonna fall for that again because, I did it. You did it once before, but you're not gonna trick me again. But then he's gonna say, no, I'm for real. And so, but his relationship gonna be deep with Madison. But then Madison, he's just like, I love Madison. But then Madison gonna screw up some type of way, one night at home. And then him and Jeffrey gonna get into it, and Jeffrey gonna run to Wyatt again, and they're gonna try something, and something crazy gonna happen there. Okay, so anyways, because we can't just let Wyatt die either, right? Not yet. So anyway, Hannah wakes up, because I can't have Catherine getting killed in jail by Diamond. That's crazy. Okay, I'm gonna say the have-nots gotta have. Okay, because y'all remember Celine, right? She was supposed to get her whole entire money from Jim. I said, let Jim stay broke for a minute, because I would be like this. Okay, let Catherine stay in there for a minute, but she shouldn't be put in there with no Diamond. That's crazy. You can't be killing off Catherine like that. She holds the purse in one hand and the other. Okay, anyways, let's get back to it. Because homegirl, that's why Veronica had homegirl to work for her, because she looked sort of like her. And, I believe that was her that walked out there and got shot up like that. And Benny shouldn't have died like that, okay? I said Hannah woke up, okay? And Hannah, she's in charge of all the estate and all the money and stuff like that. And I feel like Mr. Jim should be still like trying to, because he said it's going to be like basically a rainy day in hell for he begged Hannah for money. But I will make it to where he's going to have to actually beg Hannah for money. He's going to have to do that. And those people that was trying to take Catherine's money, the little buddies and stuff like that, Jim was trying to get the money. So I would be like, you know what? Hannah need to go ahead and still be over the money. Let, I don't know if anything happened to Catherine. Maybe she could end up being in jail, but being there for a little while and long enough for Jim to have to beg, right? Veronica, I think, oh my goodness, how you gonna kill her? Candace, I'm mad about that. This can't end like that. Okay, I said let Candace go ahead and have the president's baby, okay? Because Candace should have had that baby and become the first lady, because everybody was putting her down because they was already cleaning her up, right? Cleaning up her whole entire record. I think Candace should have become the first lady, okay, and have the president's baby, because the president was just like to fly me to Washington when he heard the news, and then that was that. But no, Candace need to go ahead and have this baby. First and foremost, she need to go ahead and finish her little lawyer stuff like that so she can become this great lawyer. And then I think her and Veronica should do a head off or something in the courthouse, because her and Veronica, they're so good, and no one can beat Veronica, like no one. So I feel like they should have like this big old thing in the court, you know, where it's gonna be Candace against Veronica, because you know she don't think Hannah should have the money anyway. She like, you just a little maid, and you know what, you think that you got a little stank on you just because you in charge of all this and stuff like that. But then Veronica told Catherine, if you don't remember, she was like, I'll get you out of here, you know, for 56 million, because you know she's about to foreclose on all of her stuff, right? And then I was looking at Catherine, I'm just like, huh, Catherine was just like this. Basically, I'll be like, you know what, let me see that happen. That only is gonna happen. Let me see, you gotta get me out first, you know. But basically Catherine is like, nope, that'd be a rainy day in hell, because she did not want to help her do anything. So I don't know, Tyler. I think you need to wake Hannah back up, and not just have her to scream and cry in the end and go off like that and Candace get drowned. I was so mad when Candace got drowned, and then you just killed it. And you ended it right there. Was everybody tired of playing the role? Bring that back, okay? And let the have-nots have. Because Celine need to come into some money, because Jim don't want to take care of his kids, and all that need to come back on him. And what I'm going to do about Mama Rose and them. Because Mama Rose done retired. She done put... what's his name? I think it's Vinny. He's in charge and stuff like that. And Benny, he needs to still fall in love with homegirl. But y'all remember, though, he just found out that he's supposed to so-called had a baby, huh? He's supposed to have had a baby by, I forgot homegirl's name, but he supposed to have had a baby. He, you know, had, you know, relations with her, but he do not remember. You know, well, he said he didn't remember. Then he remembered he had got drunk. Both of them got drunk and had a child, but they need a whole DNA test to determine that, and however that's supposed to go. But then I think he should be able to fall in love with homegirl, because then they look good together. I think they should they should be together. They look good together. But you know, man, I can't remember his name. Because he is not going to let her be with nobody. Remember, she tried to get a restraining order on him and everything. I wish I could remember his name. I normally remember everybody's name. But anyway, and Mitch, I think he was in love with Candace. But Candace already, like, basically let him know that she was in love with the president. And like I said, she should end up getting with the president, because everybody doubting Candace. She has a quite bit of a past, but you know what? I feel like she lost her child, you know. And you know what? How many of y'all feel like how I feel? I feel like Hannah is the reason why she lost her baby, why she's sitting up there blaming on Candace. I know you can run it back and say Candace was in a lot of stuff, but y'all, if Hannah would have never went to War's place, and went over there to go talk to him, them dudes wouldn't have been able to follow her back to that hotel, the fountain drop, back to the hotel to find out where they were staying at. I think it was Hannah for jumping in her car and riding off and trying to go and talk to War and them, and she only made it worse. I think she's the reason why the baby got killed. So you know what? I just been going on and on and on about this, and I just can't let it go. Tyler, I can't let it go. You got to bring it back. You know, I know everybody probably done moved on. They done probably start making more movies and stuff like that. But I'm not going to watch the whole entire thing and then it just be over like that with Hannah screaming at the end like that. Okay? I just can't. I can't. And then who, Justin gonna burn himself up like that? Well, you know what? I think he was losing it anyway. Because he had that little shrine thing of Jeffrey all over his wall. I think, yeah, just go and leave him on out of there. But that Tanner, yeah, that was something to give Jeffrey that box. I knew he had something up his sleeve that he was gonna try to pull anyway, because he kept on trying to give him something. I was like, yeah, he trying to give him something, all right. But I wonder, did Veronica know that he was gonna go that far? Did she have him to do it, or did she know he was gonna do it? Because I know if she knew he was gonna do that, she wouldn't have been trying to be all, you know, all up in his face, you know. But anyways, yep, the have not should have, and Celine should be coming to some money too, and all that. Yeah, Tyler, go on and make that Going to make that, put that back in the mix. Because I know you got that mind of yours. So anyway, as my vision blurs out, because I was going to put on me a little Hannah wig and act it out. And, you know, that little bow cut, you know, hair that she had on. And then she finally tried to switch it up in the middle. It was good, man. That was like the best. You know, there was some raw parts up in there too, where, you know, Hannah and Candace had a part where they, you know, finally got to talk to each other. Because I was just like, man, are they just going to talk to each other like this all the time? Is Hannah just going to keep hating Candace like that and only like Benny? Because I'm like, she didn't want it. No, don't come up in here. Don't come up in my house. I was like, dang, the girl can't even come up in the house. She didn't even want her in there. You know, she started to try to soften up every now and then, but she just always doubted poor Candace, huh? Every time she always doubted her. She was just like, I know she has something to do with it, you know, because she just always, you know. And then, so what about that money they got? See, all that, you know. Benny was trying to buy him a little house. Candace was trying to get away with the money and everything. He can't just drown her like that. I was mad. I was just like, you gonna let Jim drown Candace? And she just ain't gonna have no fight. And she was pregnant. Okay, let me back out that, you know, the vision and I'm blurred and stuff again. Once again, I'm gonna have to let it go. I hope you ain't gonna let it go completely, Tyler. I am requesting for the have-nots to have, because we need to bring that on back. Have and have-nots. Well, anyways, if y'all feel the same way about the have and have-nots should come back, go ahead, share this. Make sure y'all share this. Make sure y'all get this in so we can see some more of this. I mean, I like everything else. I like all the other shows too, but man, this was awesome. This was awesome. All right, but anyways, if nobody told you that you was beautiful today, remember that you are just the way that you are, right? And I love y'all. I love y'all so much, okay? And remind y'all, don't worry about what nobody say about y'all, all right? Take care. All right. Later.